Hey, I'll sage right here again. I popped out the towels, so I'm going to show those. I still have to felt the backs, but everything else is pretty much done. This one I want to dome with resin because it's kind of got a slight concave and it has the dimple. These are already glazed with resin on top. These I don't have to because they're shiny. But this one's shiny, but I think because it has that little dimple in the middle right here, plus it's kind of, if you can see, it's kind of concaved. So I'm going to dome this one with resin. But and yeah, it's see-through, but when I felt the back, it won't be. It'll be solid. So probably do it with a white or different color blue. Probably a white so that the sand shows up better. I should have put more sand in that one. I can always sponge some white paint on the bottom before I felt it to make the sand look thicker. But there's that one. It's alright. It's not my favorite. And there's this one. Jack and Sally. Sally is, I'm sorry, the lighting is so bad in here. Okay, a little bit better. Sally is in the front and Jack is in the back. There's, I don't know if you can see on the camera or not. Oh, the lighting is so bad in here. I really should do these in the daytime, but my nights and days are screwed up now because I've had some bad nights. So now I'm sleeping during the days. I don't go to bed till... Yesterday I didn't go to bed. Didn't go to sleep till after 10 in the morning. So, yeah. Anyway. She's in the front and he's a few layers behind her. You can't really tell by the lighting in here. But, and then you can't really tell by the lighting either, but it's kind of foggy behind Jack. You can kind of see a little bit. I don't know if you can or not, but anyway. And then it's black and silver tinsel striped glitter behind that, and a couple of bats in there, and that's that. And then there's this area one. I think that one turned out really pretty. I like it. So focus. There's a seahorse there in front. There's crushed shell and rock, and then there's seashells, another seahorse and starfish, and then cellophane, green and blue, and then a light blue translucent ink, which this piece is kind of see-through too. I don't know if you can see. It's not as see-through as the other piece, but it'll be solid when I put felt on the back. That one turned out nice. And then there's this one, which turned out good too. Spy UV. This is the one, this one in the siren is the one I did in the bigger ovals. The other ones I did in the small ones. She's got a bunch of different roses in the background, and then she's got the green cellophane followed by white cellophane with some white ink on the back with glitter in it. Actually, that's not ink, that's powder. Cherry, this is the powder. I'll send you some. I got bottles of it. This is it. It comes in little glass jars, and a little bit goes a long way. It lasts forever. And I don't know if you can see down there, I got more stored down there because I use these for encaustic too, to color my waxes. So, and then I did this Cheshire cat one, which turned out really cute. It's really sparkly. It's got a bunch of little pearl hearts and pearls themselves, and pink, purple, and white all around there. There's also pearl hearts, pearl stars. That pearl heart is in there a few times. So it's just different stuff scattered everywhere. There's another one right there. It turned out perfectly. It's like she's holding that heart. I didn't intend it that way, just the way it fell in there. So that one turned out good. And then I have purple, pink, and white cellophane just kind of speckled in different areas. And then behind the speckled cellophane, I did the purple, pink, and white stripes. So you can kind of see stripes, but you can also see like dots, polka dots in there of different cellophane colors. So it turned out really nice. This one's really, really sparkly and shiny. And then here's the Edward Scissorhands one. And I don't know, let me see if I can zoom in on this. It looks like, see how it looks like smoky clouds behind them? It turned out really cool. I like that. And then of course there's a really sparkly glitter in there. So it's like a foggy cloud and there's gray behind it. And so that's it. And I got a bubble on him. Right on the house there, see? But, oh well. Nothing I can do about that. I got a couple bubbles this time. And then, y'all saw these already. But I did dome them. So they don't have the dimple anymore. See? No dimple. It's gone. So, I just have to sand the edges and then felt the backs. So that's this one. It's really shiny. Really sparkly. There's hearts and circles and dots and stars, and there's all kind of stuff in the background. And then there's cellophane too. Then there's Belle, which has the roses behind her as well, and hearts all back there, and cellophane, and the pigment white with the glitter in it behind that. Just turned out nice. And then there's this one's popular. Everybody likes this one, which I don't blame them. I like it too. I like the saying on there. It's really awesome saying. Those who wander are not always lost. Look, it pulled away right there. See? I didn't even see that till just now. So now I'm going to have to fill that in with resin. Crap, I didn't see that. Oh well, I guess I'll have to mix some more resin and pour that on top of there. Anyway, there's that. She got everything in there. All kind of goodies. And then she's got some green cellophane. A little bit. I should have put more green cellophane in this one because she's got the green outfit. But I think it turned out nice. She's got also this fairy dust glitter back behind there that I use in my fairy pieces. And then there's the Alice one. She's got the same things behind there, some hearts and some little dots and stuff, and cellophane, and she's domed nicely. Okay, and then there's this Alice, which I got a huge bubble on. See? See? Right in front of the freaking rabbit. Yeah. And I can't poke a hole because I already poured behind it. So, well, I'll just put a big crystal or something there. Kind of makes me mad, but oh well, you know. I don't really... The big ones like that really irk me. The smaller ones don't bother me. I mean, it's resin. We're not perfect. To me, it shows that somebody it wasn't manufactured like at a factory. It shows that it was handmade to me because it has imperfections in it. But this is her, and I have to felt her. I have to glaze this piece because it's not as shiny as I'd like it to be. So I'm going to have to glaze her, and then I will chain her up and everything, felt her and everything. So that's that one. Then there's this one, which is another Snow White and Seven Dwarfs one. I don't have to glaze this one because it's very shiny already. So there's my crepe myrtle trees, which turned out very pretty. I just love those trees. I do those myself. They're not made like that. I actually do each and every little stick and branch and everything. And then there's some clouds, and that one kind of screwed up. I don't know what happened there. It didn't bleed through it. It's like the back peeled off. It's weird. But well, there's that. She's got a little deer there. That's one of those charms I had bought from Hobby Lobby. Looks really good in there. Anyway, she's got flowers and stuff in the grass and butterflies flying overhead, and that's that one. That one turned out lovely. And then there's the Oogie Boogie one. Kind of messed up on him. If you can see the lines back there, yeah. Nothing I can do about that either. I'm going to probably do a neon color in the background to try to hide it. But that was 2 layers of the glow-in-the-dark, and the popsicle stick did that when I was trying to spread the resin. So I kind of screwed that up. But I had to spread it or we would have had holes. So either way I went, I was going to get a mark in there. So, oh well. It won't show up so bad when I put a color on the back. But, I mean, unless you're holding it up, you can see if you get really close. But it's alright. So I'll just kind of show everything that's in there. There's little skulls and bones. There's a fly. There's a bat. He's shooting the dice up. There's a spider web with a spider in it, and then hanging spider. These, I really like these centipedes because he's got a lot of centipedes, but you see the white in the background of the sticker? I do not like that at all. And I was going to cut them back, because that's what I do with a lot of my stickers, because I do not like the white outline in the back. But with all those little tiny legs, oh my god, that would have been so hard to do. So I wish I would have just went ahead and done it though, because I hate that white. So, oh well. I know for the next tile. I think I did that really cool. I wrote that on there backwards in the mold, so I did pretty good. And it says, I'm the Bug-E Man. And it's got some eyeballs there. There's some bugs there. There's a big roach there. And there's a lot of stuff going on in there. Could have added more in there. This one's not as thick as the last one. The last couple I did, but it's this thick. The last one I did was like that thick though. But I didn't want to make it too heavy so I could hang a chain on it. So I did that. And then I glazed this little butterfly business card holder. I still want to put another coat or 2 glaze on that. This is polyacrylic on this. So you see how shiny the polyacrylic is. It kind of looks like resin, but it's not. But I have to do a couple more coats because it's not as thick as I want it. And those are some of those that I popped out. I have another tray in the freezer. For some reason this mold is now like extremely difficult to pop out. And it's taking chunks off the side when I pop them out. So I'm not happy with that. So I guess that mold is due for retirement, I guess. I don't know. And then here's the bugs. I'm not really happy with the way these turned out either. I had to cut the drip off the bottom, and now I have to kind of polish that up because it looks really rough there. But I will sand that up a little bit and then put some polyacrylic on the edge of that. And that's that. It's just a bug that's been dipped in resin. So, let's see if I can... there you go. Now you can see it better. It's a really shiny greeny blue color. It's a pretty. These bugs remind me of the Green Lantern. That's what they remind me of. For some reason, I just think of the Green Lantern. And as you can see, the difference in size. This one's bigger and longer. So I was going to do earrings and then a pendant, but somebody was asking me about a barrette. So if you are interested in a barrette, I'll have to glue it on just like this because I already glued these charms and dipped them in resin to be able to make earrings and charms out of them. So I will have to glue that whole thing on a barrette. So it'll have that kind of poking out the end there. Because I can't take that off now. It's already on there. So, but if you want that made into a barrette, whoever that was, you need to let me know before I make earrings, a matching set out of that. And then the beetle, which is okay. Like I said, I'm not really thrilled with these. I think I'm just going to start encasing them in resin. I have to find a different mold that I can, a longer, maybe that like microscope slide mold would be a good mold for these. because I just don't think that, I think these are going to be really fragile. You'll have to be really careful with them. I dipped them like 10 times, but they start to build up in between the legs and the body, and it starts to look kind of messy, so I don't think that's the best idea. But I am going to make pieces with these. I'm going to polish up the ends where I had to cut the drips off, and then these are the ones that I'm going to make into earrings. The blue and black ones. These turned out pretty good, so I will mount those onto some earring hoops and whatever you call those things, those loop things, and have a matching set of earrings. They're still going to be fragile, people. They're just not as fragile. I mean, they're not going to break off with your hair touching them or anything like that, but you have to be careful with these. You can't sleep in them and stuff like that. You'll definitely need to take them out when you come back home and put them up and save them so they don't get tore up. So, but that's these. See if I can show you the back. Now my camera's not really wanting to focus well, but that's those. So, they turned out pretty good. And then I did a couple these corsets that I did. I put little rhinestones in the little rivets, and then I painted a little heart. I have to coat polyacrylic on these. These haven't been glazed yet. They're super shiny because of the glitter, but they'll be really shiny when I glaze them. And then I put them on these little tin filigree things I had. I thought that looked really cute, and I'm going to make barrettes out of these too. So those are going to be a set of those. I think they would be too big for earrings. Way too big for earrings. I don't wear big earrings though. It's just not my thing. I don't really wear jewelry. So then I made these, which I folded the ends up over top of the bottom and the top of the rib cage, the skeleton, the torso, and I thought that looked really cool. So what I'm going to do is probably take some Rub and Buff silver and just add a little bit of silver leafing to the top of the parts that pop up, and then I'm going to make a barrette set out of that too. I thought these turned out really, really cool. So I think they're pretty nice. I got a bag of these, like 40 something of these, so I'm trying to come up with things to do with these. So, and then one of the butterfly wings I mounted in this cool cameo I have. It's a square one and a rectangle shaped one, and I put some Swarovski crystals in there, and that is that piece. There we go. It's focused now. Turned out really pretty. I really like that. So I did that one, and then I did this one, the same thing, with some Swarovski crystals, and then it turned out really pretty. I really like those. So, and then I did a Sally. I left the cameo dull. I did not glaze it. I'm thinking it looks cool like that. I don't know. Tell me if y'all think I should glaze the skulls and make it. I did it because I put rhinestones in their eyes. So I thought if I left the skulls kind of dull, that would make it pop more. So that's her. And then there's another Sally one there, just a red cameo. Then I did this mermaid one. I don't know why my camera's giving me such trouble today. I guess it's the lighting. So, and I added a smaller and a medium pearl, and I'm going to hang it from his tentacles there on a necklace. I really like that. I really like that octopus cameo. And then I did this cameo with bling around it. This is the one with the bubble on it, but I thought it kind of tied in with the water theme. It looked like a bubble in the water. And then this cameo, I did that mold, and I just glued that cameo onto this cameo backing. I have to glaze it yet. It has not been glazed, so it will really be sparkly when it's glazed. And then this one was another butterfly wing that I put the wrong color behind. It's green and black, but you can't really tell because of the color I chose for the background. So But there's that one. I was thinking of adding some crystals around this too, but I don't know. I think that might be too much. So, and then my UMC. Okay, now I'll show you the bottles. Go quickly because I'm already in 20 minutes here. So, we've got the, there we go. Why won't this camera focus today, people? Well, it does not want to focus. Y'all can kind of get the gist of it. It's a baby deer. I hope I'm not making y'all dizzy and sick. It's a baby deer and a mama deer in the forest. Then there's this one. This one turned out pretty. Then there's this one. Trying to wait for it to focus. There you go. There's that one. Then there's this one. Shonda, this one's yours. I'll get that out to you. I just finished it. I'll hang it on a bell for you and get it out to you. Necklace. Get it out to you. Then this one, I really love this one. This one is so cute. This is the one that had the big bubble. I went ahead and fixed it. It has been fixed. And can't tell it was even there. So, then there's this one. And this one. I really like that one too. And there's this one. And this one. Got a bubble right there. Then there's this one. Just a mushroom in a forest. There you go. Focus. And I dripped a drop of resin on there when I was pouring something out, so I have to get that off. This one I still have to paint the back. I haven't done that yet. Little snail dude. Then there's this one. Then there's the one with the dog peeing on the hydrant. Focus, focus, focus! Wow, it really does not want to cooperate. I wonder why. It's giving me such a hard-ass time. There you go. There he is, lifting his leg, peeing on the hydrant. Okay, and I think that's about it, y'all. I did buy this book at Marshall's the other day. It's a calendar, and it's got all these cool Disney pictures in it from all the different shows and stuff. So I'm going to cut these out and seal them in contact paper or tape and use them in resin. Some really cool pictures. We got this for like $3 at TJ Maxx. This whole calendar. There's a crap load of pictures in there. So, alright y'all, that's it. I will show when I'm out and make some jewelries out of these bugs. Alright, thanks y'all. Bye.